Hello everybody, Jason Maneelys with Team Maneelys here once again, and I am here to give you our 2021 predictions for the real estate market in Prescott, Arizona. So stay tuned, it's going to be a wild year, I guarantee it. So I think we can all agree that 2020 was one of the worst years we've all experienced. So we are glad to leave behind and looking forward to 2021. It's going to be a great year. I have high expectations for it. And a real estate market I have huge expectations for as well. One of the huge things that plagued us in 2020 was inventory. We had a real shortage of inventory. And just to give you a historical perspective on our inventory in Prescott over the last 20 years or so, in 2006, 2007, when we were in the peak of our previous economic boom, our housing boom, we were looking at anywhere between 700 and 800 houses on the market at any one time. During the peak of our recession, maybe 2012, something along those lines, we had 3,000 to 3,500 houses on the market anytime. We just had a glut of inventory. And today, as of what is today, the 14th of January, we have 340 houses on the market. That is it. And that covers a huge portion of Yavapai County, from Black Canyon City up to I-40 and from Mingus Mountain over to about Baghdad. So really we have next to no houses on the market to show. And so my hope for 2021 is that we see an inventory increase. It would be nice to get back up into our pre-COVID levels of about 1,000 houses at any one time. And that would be very, very helpful. And I think we'll see that increase for a couple of reasons. I think that we will see the vaccinations come and people, our rates will go down. That would be awesome. I would also expect that to ease sellers' minds a little bit about putting their house on the market, having people come in the house and those kind of things. So I expect our inventory to go up. I would like to see it double, and I think we'll probably get there once we slow down. Builders are building like crazy right now, and once we get sellers off the fence and get them back into the market, I think we'll be good to go there. One of the predictions I am going for is good bones, right? Structure of the house. People have, for the last couple of years, been looking for a turnkey house, ready to come in, be done. I think people now are starting to come back to that sweat equity idea and looking for good bones. So they're going to find a house that they like, that's decent, that's actually in a really good neighborhood, and then they'll be willing to fix it up. And there's a couple old neighborhoods in Prescott that are just begging to be fixed up. And I see those neighborhoods really exploding this year in 2021. And I unfortunately expect our prices to increase as well. We saw a huge price increase, especially right around COVID from COVID on, and then really from about August till the end of the year, we really saw huge price increases. And a lot of that had to do with the fall in inventory. So I expect prices to increase. Our chief economist for National Association of Realtors has predicted a 17% increase across the board for the US. I expect Prescott to beat that, and unfortunately I don't like it. I wish we could see somewhere between a 5 and a 7% growth rate. That seems to be healthy. People can still afford houses and they don't feel like there is a bubble, and it's easier to get buyers off the fence at that point. So unfortunately I do see that price increase coming. So one of the trends that I think we're going to see in terms of what people are looking for in houses is a bigger house, right? For years, people have wanted to downsize. They've wanted to decrease their footprint. They wanted to decrease their mortgage, those kind of things. I actually see it a little bit opposite right now. I'm looking, when people are calling me looking for houses, people are saying, hey, I need a bigger house. And the reason for that is, again, related to COVID. People are starting to work from home more. They're not having to go to the office. They're working virtually. Students are home now. They're working virtually. So you need the space. You want maybe an office, maybe two if you have both people working in the house. And then if the kids are up in their room, they need their space. And so bigger houses, I think, will be the trend for 2021. That 2,500 4 bedrooms plus will be a sweet spot from what I can tell at this point. Another trend I see is the open concept going away. Along with the bigger house and the need for space for offices and for workspaces, I think that the open concept is going away a little bit. I think people are going to want delineated space, quiet space, stuff that's not all wrapped all together, like the open kitchen, dining room, and living room concept. I think you'll start seeing that go away a little bit. The split floor plan I think will always be popular, but the extra space being separated will be one of the trends that I think we'll see for 2021 as well. Another one I think would be moving closer into town. People are really looking for their conveniences again. I think that being separated from everybody during COVID, doing our social distancing, staying at home, I think people are going to want to come back into town. And this is specifically for Prescott, right? I think people are going to want to come back towards dining, towards nightlife, those type of things. And I think it helps that Wi-Fi is near our urban centers. And especially out here in our rural areas, it's harder to get Wi-Fi. It's a little more sporadic. People are using more of it and bigger bandwidths. So I think that those areas with sporadic Wi-Fi, the more rural areas, are going to be a little bit less popular in 2021. And my final prediction for 2021, and it's a little bit selfish, but I think that the experienced agent is going to be even more important during this. We have a lot of new agents coming into the market, and they're here to make a quick buck. And I think that they are a detriment and to the buyer and seller that don't know how to work in the pressures of these very tight markets and don't know a lot of the strategies that go to help get offers accepted. And a lot of these brokerages, some of these internet brokerages that are coming around, they aren't doing their sellers justice when they're listing their house. They're not doing everything that a normal agent that is experienced would do to help them out, help them negotiate all the contracts, explain all the contracts, and keep them out of legal trouble. So my final prediction is the experienced agent is going to be the most important aspect of your real estate transaction in 2021. So if I'm missing something, let me know. I think I hit most of the big stuff. If you guys are liking what I'm doing, please subscribe. If you have any questions or need anything, reach out. I would be happy to talk to you about any real estate needs, or if you want to go on a bike ride, let me know. All my information is below, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.